Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's showing of What the Fuck Did We Just Watch?
You know what we watched. It was your fucking idea.
Many people's ideas to make this movie. Least of all, I saw this movie suggested over on fucking TikTok, and it's been registered as the worst Christmas movie of the year.
With good reason. It was bad.
It fucking was. So on my whiteboard, I wrote down a couple of things. The sense that this movie makes is fucking minus. Jacob, that is fucking me. So
the sense this movie makes exists in another dimension. Fuck minus.
It's literally like the way I would describe this movie. Farv, you might understand being able to read is a lot of people would describe it as and. Do you get me? And then this happens, and then this happens, and then this happens. So it starts off, she gets fired from Coles, and then she goes and she gets a job in the Christmas place. And oh my god, the fucking stupidness. So my first thing is Coles cookies.
She didn't need that whole first 10 minutes did not need to exist.
It was completely extraneous.
The cookie place is called Coles, like the department store.
It's our Clots. It's called
Clots. It was Clots cookies.
Yeah, that's
Coles,
department store.
Yeah.
As you fly around the building, they've kind of badly CGI'd a Clots cookies logo onto the outside that you can tell isn't actually attached to the building. It looked really bad.
So this shitty cookie place that they have up and running, okay, is for what is it? Store-made cookies, apparently, and that is not done on an industrial level.
From what I got, because the context of the conversation was weak as fuck, is apparently they make cookies for distribution to department stores, is what it sounded like they were implying. Which again, I agree with you. Why is that not being done like on a production line? Yeah, sure, you cook them, but like, why are you doing this by hand if you're doing that much of a distribution? And I think that cutting people at that point would be about the last thing you want to do if you're not using production lines.
Yeah. And the fact that it's like, the numbers are down, we're going to have to fire you. It's like, bitch, no, I've seen fat asses going through those boxes like no tomorrow.
Well, apart from the fact that that's not how you fire somebody, you got to give them like X amount of notice. You don't just kick them off the premises immediately.
That was the notice. The notice is get out.
No, that's not. No, in the U.S. especially, that's not how that works. You
unless they've just done a felony in your store.
Yeah, if you committed a crime or something, that's a different thing. But a normal firing, you have X amount of time. You're still on the job before they boot your ass. That's not how it works.
In the UK, there is a 2-week grace period minimum. I think it is, unless you're on a 0-hour contract, you have to be given 2 weeks notice.
In Ireland, it's 1 week.
Yeah.
Damn.
But the thing is, right? They should have gone up and said, "Listen, I've given you this is your numbers, whatever warning. You're after being late so many times. Get out." Right?
Yeah, it had to be something believable. Something they would actually fire her on the spot for, not just, we need to cut people.
But this is my point. They didn't need to show that bit. They could have literally started on her van, driving up to her building, and she could just be sitting in the van.
Job,
Yeah.
Let's talk about
like feeling sad. I need to find a new job. That's it. That's all you needed.
Yeah.
That's CMC van. Why the fuck is she driving a rape van?
Okay, to be fair, that's not exclusively what that is. A lot of people drove vans like these, but here's the thing. Hold on a minute. Yeah. If she's as broke as she claims to be, there's a very good chance she got it secondhand from a mechanic or a plumber or some shit.
Yeah, she could have got it pretty cheap. That explains the desk in the back or the table in the van. Yeah, that was used as an apprentice for some other trade, and she got it
obviously
cheap.
Somebody's work van.
Yeah.
But it still looks weird in the movie though, because there's no context for anything.
Yes, but and at the exact same time, she's only having financial issues since she got fired because she was the head of the place.
So that's another thing. That's a good point. It's like you just got fired. How the fuck are you this behind on your rent if you were, leading a successful job?
Yeah.
Like, you got fired today. How are you, like, 2 weeks behind on your rent?
Fire, she works with 6 people making cookies for distribution.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like, if you're making cookies for distribution, number one, cutting people without a fucking production line is the last thing you'd want to do, because you just fucking hamstrung your production capability. Number one. Number two, she was apparently in some kind of like assistant manager position, which is even dumber to fire her at that point.
I think she was a line head. Something
like that.
Yeah,
she's not a position in a production line like that you'd want to be removing on
because she's in some sort of quality control.
Yeah, quality control is when we saw her.
Yeah, so if there's 6 people, you just got your QC person gone, oh, well, I guess we're going to have raw cookies going to the stores.
Exactly. That line is fucked. Now you have no QA on
Is this Santa or what? I don't know.
You're going to have Chris going to the store.
Yeah, there was no hairnets, no gloves.
Yeah, nobody was wearing any protection.
No face masks around like that. That man with the beard
was everything. That entire scene, I agree, was stupid and extraneous. But like, even the stuff after, it's like you just lost your job and you're behind on your rent already somehow.
But at the same time, she was eerily calm for losing her job. There was no, oh my god, what the fuck am I going to do now? I need groceries.
Only in one of these kind of movies would you try to pull that. If you're that worried about your, future endeavors and your living quarters, and you're just like super calm about it. No,
let's talk about the living quarters. The obvious motel that they had rented for the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Her daughter's bedroom is a closet, right?
I have 2 problems with that, apart from the decor looking like an IKEA showroom. Okay. No, because the IKEA showroom apartment is a whole separate issue. No, she's supposedly having financial issues, and every fucking light in the house is on 24 hours a fucking day. And there's like 5 lamps in one room.
Yeah, even when Zoe's sleeping. Well, let's turn on some more lights.
Sleeping, and all the fucking lights are on. What are you doing? And I'm like, and if you're living in a place that's like utilities provided, no wonder the fucking superintendent's losing her mind, because your electric bill is probably astronomical.
You're not paying me rent, and you've got a $500.
You're running up my power bill. What's wrong with you?
It's like, hey, I'm doing a spot inspection. Why is your power bill $10,000 a month? Like, oh, my daughter, she's wants to be a snowboarder, so on the day this woman gets fired, right? Yeah. Like, her daughter gets accepted to something that does not exist, a snowboarding academy.
So stupid.
Hogwarts School for Witchcraft and Snowboarding, right? Where, guys, did you notice some throughout the movie they only filmed in the same spot?
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Which means that was a real life something. Something was actually going on in that building that they had it cordoned off. They're like, okay.
Oh, they most assuredly had to rent all the places they were shooting in. It was obviously some place where they actually went to shoot on location, because none of this was sets, because they were too lazy to build sets, obviously.
Or for the daughter's bully to take her hat off.
Yes.
I don't know what was going on with that, because she always either had a helmet on or that big furry hoodie.
I'm convinced that half the exterior shots, like where she's wearing the hat, they're like, okay, and change the jacket, off we go, come back. So she goes to her brothers. Sorry, her brother, not brothers, because that, right? Her brother.
Yeah, well, initially we thought they were brothers, and it turned out, no.
And her brother's husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing is, these 2 weirdos are obsessed with Halloween, and neither of them wear goth or Halloween shit. They wear a lot of Christmas stuff.
Let me hit on this, because I was the one that complained about this specifically. Mm-hmm. So these guys are supposed to be huge makeup, costuming artist guys.
Yeah.
But the setup they have to do the stuff at the place is dog shit. It doesn't look like they'd be able to do hardly anything with what they have, production and materials and crafting wise. But then later on, when they help her do what they can explain she's going to do, they do it in such a shitty way. Like the facial stuff and the beard, yeah, great. But like the way they decide to do the rest of it is so ass backwards and cheap that nobody who considers themselves good at costuming would want to ever admit to having done this.
Yeah, but how expensive is the cat food, Favre? That might
That's
there
very
might have
true.
been a running expense there that, I mean, you have cats, you know how expensive they can be.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to waste it at that point. Shit.
She misses Doubtfire herself.
Yeah.
As fucking Santa Claus.
Well, you got to explain why she did it, because that's just as dumb.
Her daughter gets accepted into the snowboarding academy, run by where this movie is set.
Yeah, in the resort.
The whole thing is, it's not to get free lessons or anything like that.
Oh, yes, half off lessons.
It was half off, yeah.
It's to get a fucking
and I love her thing. She's like, half off, I could swing that. How? You can't pay your fucking rent.
Yeah. It's like, oh shit, I can swing that, love. You can't. As Gamer said, half of nothing is still nothing.
I'm sorry, your horny, desperate landlady is not going to want to hear that you have half a rent check.
That woman is sad. She deserves a hug.
Seriously, I mean,
that might explain why her rent. Because I think at one point they say because she's missed her rent 4 months in a row. So I don't know if that means in total. Or
I don't
each
know.
Month she's
or
late,
is it just
that
4
would
months?
imply some sort of debt issues. That,
I don't know what
I can afford 50% off of the resort when I can't pay my rent and I have all the lights in my house on.
Contextually, they didn't explain any of that, obviously, because it wouldn't have made sense if they did.
Second, I'm going to go and see how much she actually paid.
Are you actually going to look at the check?
I'm going to look at the fucking check.
God help us.
What, for the rent?
Yes, he's going to actually look at the rent check.
I'll
bet you there's not actually anything written on it. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, I
No,
know.
there was. Last time we watched this, we did actually we screen capped.
Yeah, that's right. You did say that, didn't you?
Because we wanted to get a close peek at it. And it ended
you can tell I used to talk to people at a bar. I'm always pointing with the finger. I'm holding my drink.
It's called being an alcoholic, Favre.
Yeah, the apartment didn't look like it was anything
if I was
special.
an
You wouldn't think it's
my
too
wife
much.
would be kicking my ass.
Oh, I have the picture of the check. 24th of December, and I believe that is 2,000. It's either 1,500 or 2,500. It's
$2,000 fucking dollars.
So it might be 1,500.
Hey guys, we spoke over Gamer. Gamer, what did you say, buddy?
No, I would know about the check.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying that depending on the amount, it's probably multiple months.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Oh, but the apartment building itself is nothing special. So if you're saying it's $2,500, then maybe her rent is something around $500 a month.
Unless you're
she's paid the current month
you
the prior.
$2,000 for rent.
$1,500.
It is 1,500. Yeah, it's 1,500. It's written in words. I didn't actually. Look
so
at that.
maybe it was maybe it was a month and a half or something.
No,
I don't know.
No, that's that month's rent.
How the fuck is she paying $1,500 a month for that fucking apartment? Unless they actually are charging her for the utility bill.
Yeah, maybe because it's in a resort town. I don't know. Like if you're in Vail, Colorado. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the rent is in Colorado. I ain't been there in years.
Although this didn't look like Colorado. It looked like Vermont.
It probably was Vermont.
New Hampshire.
Yeah.
There you go. So you see the word say $1,500.
Yes, $1,500. Yep.
And the 24th of December written on the top right. So
also for the guitar player, she has hell of arthritis in those hands.
I don't think that's arthritic. It's just the way she's got her fingers.
Just how she's holding the check.
Yeah. But we heard at the beginning of the movie, the first of the month, she missed her rent. This is going on the 24th of December.
Yeah. Exactly.
Next week, she's going to have to pay $1,500 again.
So she was late. Like late charges wise, your rent is considered late on the 5th.
Yeah.
So you are 19 days past the late fee date.
And are we assuming she's only paid for 1 week of employment?
I don't know.
So at the beginning of it, so when she goes in dressed up as Mrs. Doubtfire Claus, right? Walks in and she's trying before she dresses up. She's looking for a job, asking the front desk for a job, and one of the Tamara sisters walks in, who's a very high.
Is that actually one of them?
Yeah,
I hate to be an asshole, but she grew up nice.
Tia Mowry. Yeah.
I sound shallow as fuck. I don't care. She's pretty.
Yeah, she is. But she turned around and she stated that the Santa Claus gets paid $2,000 a week.
So, damn, that's actually a lot of money for that fucking job. What the hell? Talk about desperation. Jeez.
Well, I think that leads to later problems because if this resort is like, say, Hilton-esque, they would have lined up a Santa way in advance than having the 4 dudes standing there in the lobby and like, you're all unacceptable, and then dismiss them all. Okay, you still don't have a Santa.
No,
we have to assume this is the week.
And I would like to point out too, in regards to the hotel thing, they seem to be putting on this Hilton-esque air, but it's also being alluded to that they're having some trouble. So, like, I'm guessing they're somewhere in the middle.
So the trouble is with the son. The son's causing the financial trouble, but actually,
because they keep costing them money.
Gamer. What actually is their Santa quit? That's what's going on.
Oh yeah, that's right. He quit like right before they needed him. That's right. They mentioned that. I forgot.
There's so many subplots in this film.
I know it's stupid.
It's like, what subplot are we on? 28? Okay.
30.
So
but it's like Tanner said, and this and that.
Yeah.
So I lost track of that early and that somebody quit.
It is written in the style of a teenage fan fiction writer. Whereas, like, you write a scene, you're like, and then this happened, and then they stop and they think about it. Well, fuck. Well, how do I explain this next part? Oh, yeah, this happened.
Yeah,
because that happened.
The daughter that they have playing, the actress that playing the daughter is in her 20s. Very clearly. Yeah.
She does not look it. I'm going to be real. She passes for a 15-year-old. She does not look 20.
She does not pass. Right?
She's about 13.
Wearing clothes for an 8-year-old.
Yeah, her clothes were. I don't even know.
Yeah.
From
like the costumer for some of the characters in this, like the 2 leads, I would arguably say the 2 lead females, their costumes pretty good. Everybody else, I'm kind of like scratching my head, going, "Who?"
I will say that the Santa's costume, not the face, I'm talking about the jacket, is actually really nice. Santa.
It was. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. The 2 female leads. I'm talking both sides of the main lead's character.
Yeah.
Because most of her clothes were pretty nice. They did a pretty decent job of making her look respectable for what she was supposed to be doing. And the red dress was admittedly very nice. And the Santa costume was actually really good. Like, that's some shit you'd expect to see, like, professional Santa people wearing.
Absolutely.
But, and then, like, the lead, like, the assistant manager chick always had good clothes on set up. Everybody else was kind of, like, really hit and miss with the costumes.
Did you notice?
Yeah, the elf costumes weren't that.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Did you notice that since she fucked up on the tie, the main lead, whatever his fucking name is, I don't even remember his name.
I don't either.
When she's doing the tie for him with her gloves on. Yeah.
We've sat there looking for 2 hours, and I can't remember any of their names. I remember Hugh Mann.
Yeah.
I can't remember what.
Hold on. I gotta look up the
daughter's Zoe.
Zoe. Yeah, that one I remember. I should know the assistant managers because she's the only one I was paying attention to half the time in the fucking movie anyway. But Natasha,
that's it.
Okay, so
but what was the name of Natasha's daughter?
Oh, they only say her name like twice in the whole movie.
They never stated the daughter's name.
They did.
They did. No,
they had
to. I was confused.
Ava.
Once.
Ava.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
The Avon lady.
Yeah, because she didn't say that. Nobody said her name till right at the end when her mother was talking to her and called her by her name, right near the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So the cast's name is the main guy. His name is Matthew Lane.
Oh yeah, it was Mr. Lane. They kept calling him Mr. Lane. That's why.
Mr. Lane. And then
Lane with a Y, by the way. What?
Yeah.
Should we just say our first introduction to him is he's meeting with his dad, or rather the first big introduction is he's meeting with his dad, and they say
who's laying out $1 million.
Yeah, so like you have wrecked this for 25,000. You crashed into a statue. It's 25,000. And how many zeros are on this? Is it?
And
5 or 6?
I love his dumbass excuse. He's like, "Well, to be fair, the signs were all written in Italian," and he's like, "Yes, because you were in Italy."
That's
called clever writing there, Favre, right?
Stupid. And also, I'm sorry, there's still some English signage in Italy.
Like
signs. Sorry, signs are made a specific way. They're made a specific shape, specific size, with specific markings. So no matter where you are in the world,
it's a fucking
you can see what a sign means. If you see an octagonal sign that is red, it is a stop sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if
the upside down triangle sign is always a yield sign.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, if it's sponsored by the EU, right, then it is written in local language and then in Arabic. Sorry, in English.
I see what you were doing there. I see what you did there.
Yeah, you'll see that in a lot of countries.
Yeah.
You know, even in Africa, you'll see where the other language is English.
Yep. Yeah, because that's the international business language.
Business language.
Whether people like it or not, it is. So a lot of signage is still in English in a lot of places.
So
I'm wondering what signage you would have in Italy that would be confusing, because, like, say you're traveling between cities. Well, Rome is Milan. They're all spelt.
Yeah.
You know where you're going.
Yeah,
even
because if you're
different tilde symbols or whatever above
that's
the word,
the thing.
you still know you're going to Milan.
The sign that points to Rome still says Rome on it because it's still using normal letters.
Right.
You're not reading Cyrillic.
No.
Actually, it would actually say Roma. Just let you know.
Yes, but our point
yes, but you would know that that's Rome.
You would still know that that's Rome.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're in Russia, you have no excuse not being able to look at least.
Well,
some
and then the speed signs would be in kilometers. Presumably, your car would have kilometers per hour, so it wouldn't be an issue for that either. I mean, even my car has both standard and kilometers.
Unless you imported an American car, your vehicle would have kilometers on the speedometer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. My American car has both.
Yeah.
The reason why that is because from places that don't use freedom units, right? People do exist and they can get into the car. The idea is, if I go to Gamer's place, right, and I hop in and I'm like, hey, I'm going to go to the store. He's like, here's the keys. Grab me a 6-pack or something. You get me? And
okay, let me lay this out very basically. With the amount of money this dumbass had, he did not borrow nobody's car.
That's very true.
Yeah. Also, this woman has quite a storied career. Like, she's after being in a lot of things. Walking Dead. Gamer, how did you not recognize her from The Walking Dead?
Wait.
She was in The
Walking Dead.
She was in
2015 to 2016. She was
in the town that. I think she was like in 4 episodes or something.
Yeah.
She gets eaten.
Oh my god.
We talking about the girl?
Yeah, the mom.
The mother.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, okay.
She was a recurring role in series 5, also starring in season 6, 11 episodes in total.
Damn.
Okay.
What was her role?
Wow.
Jesse Anderson.
What? Let me look.
She had like 2 kids, and she's like the first one Rick meets.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm looking that shit up while we're here. Let's see.
Alexandra
Breckenridge. Yeah. Comes right up.
Yeah, she was in the Alexandria Safe Zone.
I'll be damned. Yeah. Seasons 5 and 6 from 2015 to 2016. I'll be damned.
I'm trying to see if I can find
Oh, well, that might be why nobody recognized her. She was a redhead in the show.
She's actually blonde in the show.
She showing up as a redhead in these images.
No, that's her. She's redhead.
Oh, she's. Why would you be a redhead and dye your hair blonde? That's like heathen.
Yeah, no, I can see a picture of her with lead actor. Yeah, you're right.
Wild. I'll be damned. Okay.
That must have been pre-arthritis.
Jesse and Rick.
Arthritis. Oh, speaking of The Walking Dead, when we get done with the stream, it's something I got to tell you and Help Desk.
Yep.
Oh. So, yeah. So she then gets dressed up with the help of her brothers as Santa Claus, right? Which apparently all 12 kids that live in the entire city get very excited about.
Man, the reuse of the cast of the extras in this movie is amazing.
Yeah.
There's like the same 13 or so people you keep seeing in the background.
She puts on the costume, and now we were discussing this while we were watching the movie, right? Well, I mean, to say this is a movie is a bit of a stretch, right? But when we were watching the movie, we were all talking about like different technologies that you could use to make the Santa costume. You could use the same technology that they use in. You okay?
Yeah, no, gotta.
Wolf transformation happening early.
It's only a new moon. He's 2 weeks away from that.
Oh, that full moon shit is bollocks anyway.
Carry on.
Shit. Yeah, but so we're talking about like different things that you could use. Like I said that they could use the same technology that they use to make the fat or pregnant women's stomachs in movies, right?
Yeah, it's called silicone. It's easy to get when you're doing costume shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, people, especially like people doing testing, like they use like silicone and like as a part to make ballistics.
Yeah,
like,
well, it's what they use for ballistics testing. They use silicone dummies.
Yeah. But these two brothers are shit at their job.
They are fucking awesome.
Sorry, not brothers, guys.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we keep calling.
One's the brother. One's
it's so stupid. Like they take they make this fat suit for the Santa Claus costume, and rather than doing the same thing where you wouldn't have a bunch of potential issues and using silicone filler, they fill it with like cat food or beans or some shit, something that you would never use in a fat suit.
Yeah, because wouldn't that be like as she's walking?
Yeah, you would think you would make a bunch of noise to begin with.
You would use it in a fat suit like in the 30s or 20s.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, because there's two problems with it. Yes, if something ruptures the thing, it's going to spill out all over the place. If you use silicone and you have like it's a slab of silicone and you have like a tear in it, it's not just going to fall out. It's going to sit in there with a little tear at the bottom that you'll have to patch up later.
Yeah, so I've seen people like with ballistics gel and things like that, right? Putting their hand into it and then pulling it out. Yep. The thing basically just opens and closes.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck caused the rip?
I don't know.
Small kid jumping.
Yeah, a kid jumped up and hugged her. Which also tells me that the stitch work on the fat suit was also shit.
Really terrible.
Because apparently they didn't fucking stitch the seams up properly.
Before we get on, should we talk about the personality that she used for Human, the Santa Claus?
Why the fuck not? It's a central part of the stupid story.
So
everything that she was asked referred to her being Santa Claus. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you do?
Annoyed me so much.
You talk about trying way too fucking hard.
It's like, your lips are...
Okay, you're dressed up in the suit of Santa Claus.
Yeah, it's like you're here to be an actor. That's good. You're here
talking to an adult
actor. Exactly, yeah. You're here acting like an actor playing Santa Claus. You're not supposed to be Santa Claus, you fucking dipshit.
Yeah. Fucking dingbat prick. Like, get here. Also, so they bring Santa into the changing room, right? And Santa's like, oh, right?
Yeah, I love the stupid thing with like she's in full Santa regalia in the male fat suit, and dude comes out looking all ripped and shit, and then she's all like,
oh,
and shit. It's like, dude, a little bit of composure. Come on now.
Yeah,
but
everyone
in the changing room,
right?
Yeah, with a towel round his waist, upper body glistening, where he's just jumped out the shower.
Just came out of the shower.
He then just drops his towel on the floor. And then puts his pants on.
It's like I have a little bit of like you just pull your fucking shorts up under the towel for fuck's sake. Come on.
It's a public changing room. There's other people in there.
You can
don't just drip your towel.
You didn't even do that shit in the locker rooms in the military for fuck's sake in training. Yeah. You know, it's just
and there could possibly be children in there too.
Yeah, I'll say especially in this resort, you never know if some kid might just wander into the locker room by accident or something.
Oh yeah, definitely. But at the same time, like, what the fuck? Was it spots?
And the fact, like, when they cut to that one thing, that one dude is, like, staring at that other guy's ass sideways in the shot.
Yeah.
Like, dude just turns around. He's like, look, if you pause, you can do, like, little cartoon dotted lines directly to that other dude's ass.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's hilarious. It's what it is. Like, plot of this movie. Bad. So the joke about that people have been joking about this movie, right, is that her brother and his husband can only speak in exposition.
Oh God.
Yeah, I will completely. I'll go with
that's
that.
pretty much spot on. Yeah,
everything they say or do
because
just explains everything.
Because they have no real dialogue. They don't act like characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, just going to show. I'm going to show a couple of stills from this. Right?
Don't show clips. It's stills. Hallmark could probably fucking.
Why is everyone wearing the same goddamn?
I'm assuming. Just looking at the way this stupid place works, I'm guessing these are the towels that everyone gets provided.
Like pool towels. Would all be the same.
Exactly.
That I've seen provided in it.
They're like the hotel towels, you know.
Are white.
This would be a beach towel. Yeah, Jacob's right. They'd be more of a beach towel.
Yeah, they don't look like sauna towels. Sauna towels are usually just plain white with like if you're in a hotel or resort, they got like a hotel logo on them or something.
Yeah. Also, he's wearing this same fucking.
Why in the?
So this is the manager.
I don't even. So like when I wear a suit, I don't even wear a tie. But why the fuck do you wear a tie like that with a striped fucking shirt? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. So this outfit, this actor.
I like that you found that funny.
He is the best character in the movie.
He's like the only one trying.
He gives it 110%.
There we go.
Yep, there it is. Yeah,
just checking the bum out.
Looking directly at that guy's ass. It's just right there on screen.
Like Jesus Christ! Like,
oh God, it reminds me of that scene. I filmed a short on my channel when I was playing. Oh God, it was oh fuck, that one with Kyle. That one Star Wars game with Kyle Katarn. I think Jedi Knight 2.
Yeah,
and there's a
couple of them with Kyle Katarn.
Yeah, there's a scene where it cuts to that Imperial officer, and he is clearly looking at Kyle's ass on camera.
Oh, really?
There's like, if you look at, I have a short on my channel. There's like, he is staring at Kyle's ass, literally, for like a full fucking 30 seconds. He's staring at Kyle's ass on camera.
God.
Oh my God. So yeah, the van that they got comes from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and it's a creeper van in that.
You realize that there's some people might not know what that is.
Yeah, I would say that the vein in that is black.
It's a cop show. I forget what channel it's on, but
yeah, it's also one of the biggest shows that was on.
That was pretty.
At the time.
You know, there's a lot of people don't watch that.
Yeah, I haven't watched network television in years.
Mm-hmm.
I only remember Brooklyn Nine-Nine because of the one female cop, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, I've seen the commercials. I'm familiar with the show with that name, but I never watched it.
I'm going to be honest. I've never watched an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It comes up as shorts on my YouTube feed occasionally. That's the only reason I've seen bits of it.
I saw a couple of episodes when we were traveling different places or at people's other houses.
I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine, honestly, except for last season. Last season could go fuck itself.
So the problem is I don't do streaming and I don't have cable, so I don't really watch half the shit. If I want something, I go look it up on DVD and I just get it so I can watch it.
Yeah. So she gets a job as Santa Claus. Getting paid $2,000 a week.
$2,000 a week to be Santa Claus at a resort. Yep. What the fuck is that?
At a pretty shitty resort. Like, I'm sorry.
It was not a good resort.
Part of the problem with the resort, honestly, I feel like, is the limitations they have on shooting. Because you never really see any of. You see 2 rooms and the outside part twice, maybe. Yeah. So, like, you never really get a scope of an idea of the scope of this resort, the size, the scale, nothing. You see a couple of rooms, an office, and the ski slopes, and that's all you ever see. So you don't really know what the fuck this resort is even like.
Yeah,
you get drone shots from the outside, but there's no perspective, and it's hard to tell what's town, what's resort, and what's sort of like just stuff.
Because we were joking about that. It looks like the resort is literally like bookended on the end of the fucking town in half of the shot.
Yeah, something. So the Santa face that she has on, what is that? That's a mask, yeah.
It's supposed to be some kind of like
it's a top half.
Yeah, it's a full face makeup like over mask that they 3D printed.
So it goes from nose upwards if you look at it.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's a helmet.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right there.
And the seam is blocked by the mustache.
Yeah,
and the beard.
Yeah, but if you look at it, that's a fucking that's not a mask. That's a helmet.
I mean, Honestly, no. With like if you look when she puts it up there, it's not actually a helmet, but there's so much of it, and with the hair and shit, it's hard to tell. Really,
like, that Santa suit is fucking good.
Yeah, it is a good suit. Honestly,
it's not hard to get a good quality Santa suit though.
No, it's not. It's just like half the malls they don't. Well, half the mall stands they don't really spring for a decent.
That looks
suit,
like one of those plastic Santa Claus masks.
It does from that angle, yes.
Yeah, the ones bank robbers use.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck on. It's got string lights in the van.
Ooh, yes, she's
yeah,
got
and
lights in the
when
van.
she gets out,
really,
they all stay on. So she leaves them on. She's gonna end up with a dead battery.
Well, she left the van running too.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck would you not come out here and your battery just?
Also, like the face on I want to go to the kids. The face on this kid fucking makes me laugh. Honestly.
I wonder why.
The kid's like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, he looks like baby Barney Fife.
It's like this. So she starts talking to the kids.
Oh, like, she's the worst fucking Santa ever, man. Oh my God. Talk about not understanding the entire point of being Santa for kids.
And like, of course, your parents are not going to buy you a pony to go in your apartment.
Well, she asks them about the logistics of wanting a pony. I'm like, what the fuck kid is going to want to discuss the logistics of the fact they want a pony with Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Like, well, you live in an apartment, right? Where are you going to keep it? You know it's going to poop on the floor.
Oh, my God. 1 sec. Now, hold on.
What the fuck are y'all doing to me? Making me watch this bullshit.
Happy Christmas.
Fuck all of y'all.
Happy Chrysler.
Happy Chrysler. Chrysler can kiss my ass, too.
Barb. The man who wrote this and the screenplay has won an Emmy.
Fuck off. For what? Sucking off the fucking awards, people?
Funny you should say that.
Oh, Christ help me. What now?
He's gay.
Oh, of fucking course he is.
What did he win the Emmy for?
What did he win an Emmy for?
Hallmark. He is made.
How does a Hallmark movie win a fucking Emmy? Who the hell's that now? Because the Emmys are dog shit. That's right. I forgot.
On. He received an Emmy nomination for producing NBC's children's series Scout Safari, filmed on location.
What is that?
Okay, it wasn't for this show. Or this
I would hope the fuck not.
That's television.
The Emmys are a scam, but I don't think they sank quite that low enough to give this bullshit an Emmy.
He directed 34 as of 2014, right? Now 34 Hallmark movies.
34?
34
think of all the movies that are on like Hallmark and Oprah Channel and all the ones that you have content, so that doesn't seem like a large number.
Look, gay or not, I don't care how flamboyant you are, and I don't give a fuck about people be gay. You do whatever you want. Who the fuck directs 34 Hallmark movies and doesn't off themselves at that point?
Well, technically, you technically only need to direct one Hallmark movie because all the rest are an exact carbon copy.
I just use the same script and fill in some words here.
I mean, that's why we have the bingo card, because that's what we were looking for, basically the pattern.
Does one of you want to explain the bingo card so we can make this joke make any fucking sense?
Go ahead, help desk. Your fucking idea.
Okay, hang on just a second, because what I'll do, I'll just pull up a random bingo card. Okay, so anybody who has
here, I got mine open.
Hang on, I'll just do that. Right, because anybody who has watched a Hallmark movie knows that they're all so similar. You can literally just create a bingo card out of plot points, and 99% of them will just come up in every single Hallmark movie.
Tell you how predictable this was. I've never seen this stupid ass movie, and I predicted 3 of the plot points 20 minutes before they fucking happened.
There's my bingo card.
Yeah, so it seems like
this is so stupid.
Yeah, you got well-meaning meddling. Someone's a hidden millionaire.
Twinkly
old
stock
hometown
music, yeah. Obviously fake. The fake snow is a budgetary issue, but they do it so fucking often.
Well, in this case, I think the snow was real. I think they were shooting outdoors because there's many of the scenes where when they're talking, you can see their breaths and it's cold.
Well, yeah, that's
So I think like you guys were saying, I think they rented a location at let's say someplace in Vermont.
Rented some kind of ski resort or something maybe out in Vermont. Yeah. But there were certain scenes where there was snow and you didn't see the breath. I'm assuming that was set work or something, maybe.
Maybe. The house, that was obviously fake snow. Right?
Yeah.
That was obviously fake snow. The cafe had obviously fake snow.
But like the scene later where Natasha and her daughter are talking, they were apparently actually outside.
They looked outdoors,
yeah.
So let's talk about Ava for a second. The bully who's
the bully who wasn't a bully.
The bully whose biggest comeback was the 90s called "They Want Their Board Back."
Yeah.
And like seriously, it's a fucking snowboard. Who gives a shit? You stand on it.
The other one. There's only 2 instances of her being a bully. The board and the car.
And honestly, even then,
ooh, nice car. Do you live in that?
And honestly, even then, she wasn't really being a bully. She was just being a smart ass.
Yeah.
She was being a teenager.
She needs a slap is what she needs. And fucking Christ.
And honestly, given all the shit going on with her mom, I'm surprised she wasn't bitchier.
Her mother is a weird ass villain.
She really is. Because here's the thing. She's the most weirdly sympathetic villain ever. Because she's been doing most of the work at this place, keeping the place running. The son's a habitual fuck up who the father decides to throw in the management position and pretty much throws her under the bus. Says, well, train my fuck up son to do your job. So of course she's gonna be fucking pissed off. She's been basically running this place.
She turned around and she's not a single mother. Her husband is stationed in London.
Well, the daughter implies that they're basically getting ready. They're basically separated.
Yeah.
So they're not divorced, but they don't have nothing to do with each other.
At the end of the movie, the villain gets the job that she was training your man for, the general manager position in London. I'm sorry, if her husband was in London, underneath the same company and everything like that, could she have transferred?
They don't work for the same company. You got that part wrong.
What do you mean?
I mean, they don't work for the same company. Her position was to run the resort.
Right.
Yeah, but the Linden Group has given her a job in London.
I didn't hear that part.
No,
that's what
right?
Happened to her at the end.
Really? Because the way I heard it, when the daughter was speaking to Santa, it was the parents split. Dad got a job in London, and she went to the resort to get a job.
Right.
Yeah,
and she'd been there a year.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, when they're all gathered around, in the apartment before the dad gets hit on.
Oh, okay. Well, if that was a thing, then that would be something that would have to get resolved at the end of the movie anyway, because that just happened.
Yeah, like that.
So all that would mean is that she might leave the resort and go up there if she was going to do that.
Yeah, general manager in a different hotel.
Yeah, exactly. So
I must have missed that one.
To the movie itself, anyway.
I must have been very bored and sleeping by that point.
Probably at that point.
We were all incredibly fucking bored.
Apart from watching the fucking landlady try to fucking lay the freaking dude's dad right there on the freaking living room.
You say we were bored. We paused it at 30 minutes to have a little discussion.
Yes,
and we looked at the time and went, "How the fuck is there still
I stopped.
45
I was like, how
minutes
is there
left?"
43 motherfucking minutes to this movie.
I thought it was nearly over. I've watched this before last week, and I forgot how much it dragged in the middle.
Last week when we watched this,
in the middle. I was saying the film.
I would rather watch the Banshees of Inisherin 3 more times than watch this.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
gamer.
No, I value my time.
You know what?
Taylor likes the subtle subcontext of that movie. Let's watch that.
I still find Banshees infinitely more amusing than this stupid shit. I own that movie on DVD.
Oscar worthy at this point.
Sorry. I find that movie so damn funny.
It's becoming a bit of an ecumenical matter. Now, Help Desk, I fucking said it for you. You happy? I made a promise that I would throw that into a stream randomly for him.
Down with this sort of thing.
Down with this sort of thing. No, but I swear to God, this movie
is ridiculous.
3 hours.
The amount of contrived, pointless plot lines and subplots and weird character motivations and supposed character development is fucking baffling.
And right at the end,
coming from somebody who is an independently fucking published writer, I'm kind of shocked at half of the fucking like plot points in this fucking movie because they don't really go anywhere and half of them don't even amount to anything.
My favorite bit is considering you get to the end of the movie and you've now got the landlady who realized that the man she had a crush on was actually a woman.
You'd have thought she'd been a lot angrier about that,
angrier,
right?
and very confused.
Especially considering, like, they make the landlady kind of like, the more you learn about her, the more you kind of feel bad for her.
Yes.
Because
I bet you had a big laugh at my expense. For
someone to pay any kind of attention to her.
Yeah.
And you'd think she'd be a lot angrier at getting led on like that.
I found it.
Oh, God, what did you
find?
Chlamydia, the cure.
Jesus.
Read that.
Fuck. Our new okay, yeah,
there it is.
All right. Okay, but that was literally at the end of the movie, so that was kind of irrelevant to most of the standing plot.
No, yeah, but what I'm just saying is her whole villainy was pointless.
Yeah, at the end of the movie, yeah. But by then she'd already had her redemption arc anyway. So
imagine her going to work like go ahead.
This is the point I made, that the villainy and redemption arc was pointless because she never figured it out anyway.
No, she literally thought that it was a dude using Taylor's actual like social security information. She never figured out it was actually
her. Yes.
And the problem is when she goes through it all, they make it look like she figured it out, that Taylor was actually doing it. But no, that wasn't it at all.
And she didn't remember the woman asking her about the job.
Yeah, literally coming and asking her about the Santa Claus job. How did you not put those two together? Your character is established as being smarter than this.
Well,
that's conveniently stupid later in the movie.
That Mr. Lane dude, he had her lip balm. She was using phrases that she used as herself.
Yep.
And then, like, say, with the beard on fire, this dude wasn't connecting the dots. Plus, the whole, I think I've seen you somewhere before.
Yeah,
so
he must get so confused because he must have had a crush on Santa as well.
Well, or he was like really into her as a music artist, and then he knew immediately who she was in the record shop.
Yeah,
so that's the thing. He would know what her eyes look like, and he's staring at Santa. You look familiar. Yeah, you know the woman you were talking to about half an hour ago? That's her.
They keep doing this thing where they're contradicting themselves, where he immediately recognizes her from her like punk band days.
Yes.
At the record store. But then for some reason, even though he keeps recognizing her eyes, he never puts two and two together. With the way she keeps knowing shit she shouldn't know, or the Santa actor keeps knowing shit that he shouldn't know.
Now, here's another thing. Let's talk about something for a second. So she kept getting changed in the Mrs. Doubtfire running into the bathroom.
Oh, God, yeah, the bathroom thing, yeah.
Where they had her brother in the disabled stall. Because, you know...
that seems a bit on point, doesn't it?
Helping her get changed, which means her brother seen her in her underwear more times than he ever should.
To be fair, they probably grew up together, so to be crude, she doesn't have anything he hasn't seen already.
But what I'm also saying is, for the sake of decency and the fact that I'm not touching my sister like that, couldn't his husband have done that?
Maybe she wasn't comfortable with it. She just rather her brother, who she knows, you know, from growing up, maybe. That might have just been a comfort issue.
Maybe.
Also, at the same time, so they were in there and the zipper was stuck, or they were having issues because this still seemed to be a bitch to get on, right?
No, the thing with that, like, because there was like two things they play with that stupid scene. One where he was trying to unzip her red dress and it like caught on her skin, and then they do the same stupid gag again later with the Santa suit. where they're fighting with the stupid zipper.
But Fire, tell him what happened when he went into the bathroom.
Oh no, you go ahead. You deal with that shit.
So he goes into the bathroom. The
general manager,
the manager, the son.
God, we really paid attention to this movie
because the dumbass brother's boyfriend is supposed to be watching the bathroom, and he hears somebody mention Stephen King and immediately fucks off to go to the freaking exhibition room instead of watching the bathroom like he was supposed to.
So he goes in and he's there going to go to the bathroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he turns, looks at the wall, turns around and looks over as they are.
You see this? This is what this fucking movie does to people.
That was full when we started.
Yeah. No. To be fair, it wasn't full. It was about here, about halfway maybe.
Wow, light work for Favre.
Yeah, that's probably true. Sadly,
you hear a bunch of noise, and he looks in, and he bends down. Which is,
he hears a lot of grunting.
Admittedly, that might have been one of the only unintentionally funny scenes in the movie, because the actor's reaction was actually decent when he looks under and he's like,
"Oh,
my God, what the fuck did I just walk into?"
This is a family movie that has a U rating,
and they're implying that Santa is getting some sausage in the tailpipe in here in the fucking bathroom stall.
Santa's not the only one coming this year.
What was the rating on this film?
I think is it a U or a PG?
I don't know. I didn't look.
Is parental guidance?
Hold on.
PG movie?
No, it is not.
No, what's the rating on it?
Hold
on now. It doesn't have one.
General
it's unrated.
And that can't be general audience. Yeah. Oh God. It's like the implication of simulated sexual.
Yeah, there's definitely
actually
the
be a lot
implication
higher.
of bathroom stall sodomy.
You think it'd have something at the very beginning, even if it's G.
Which, funnily enough,
it's TV PG.
Yeah,
is that
okay?
Wow.
No, over here
got away with it.
Over here it's 12s.
Is it a 12 over here? My God.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Which means that boy rights have that you could show.
But apparently somebody in the UK thought it was okay for a 12-year-old to see simulated.
Well, what's PG in the United States? It's 13, isn't it?
Well, no, PG and PG-13 are two different ratings.
Yeah, PG-13 has more adult content, whereas PG is just slight parental guidance required.
Oh,
nowadays, 12 some 12 shows actually do show toplessness.
Depending on the show.
Yeah, I think it's what right. If I remember it rightly, PG can have things like explosions and people actually being mean to each other. PG-13
language.
PG-13 can have swearing.
PG-13 can have
or at least one swear.
Partial nudity, excessive violence, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But that problem is that rating gets shifted around so much, especially in the States.
Guys, back to the movie for a sec.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, yeah.
So why the fuck did he bend down and look under the stall in the first place?
He might initially, with all the noise going on, he might have thought somebody needed help. Honestly, because there was a lot of weird noises coming from that stall.
Santa needed all of
it. Then, like when he saw the feet under the stall, it was the moment of like, "Oh God, what did I just see?"
And then the other man answered, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'll be out in a minute." It's like, who are you? And then the husband got confused, was like, "Oh no," and turned around and walked off. Like,
he's like, "Why the fuck did you just leave again, you dumbass? This is your fault."
Yeah, it's like, was Santa going to have a threesome? I'm sorry, that's what he must have been thinking when the gay man got.
Well, no, because he knew who was in there.
Yeah, that's also true.
He knew it was Santa.
I mean, but then that would just be incestuous.
He did not know that.
He knew that the dude was in there with his sister.
No, I'm talking about the
I'm talking about the husband.
Yeah, I'm not talking about I'm talking about from the perspective of the general manager dude.
Oh. Well, he'd never seen that guy before, so he didn't know him from fucking anybody.
Yeah, but he turned around like all guilty looking, walked back down the hallway. So when he was standing there with his phone, he's probably like, what the F is going on?
He probably was just still trying to figure out what the fuck he saw in the back.
He had his phone out. I was wondering if he was going to call the police. It's like, what's he got his phone out? What's he going to do?
It looked like he was getting ready to contact somebody about somebody's fucking in the bathroom stall.
But contact security. We have dogging going on.
It's like, do we have security in this fucking?
So at the end of the movie, to get the reveal done, right? Is that
was so contrived too.
That was so funny. Yeah,
Taylor's daughter gets fucked up. Right, she fucks up and she
tried because of all things. She tried to do she just started snowboarding. And she tries to do a stunt on the half pipe and fucks herself up.
Yeah. And requires an ambulance for a fucked up shoulder. Right?
And apparently because convenience, Ava, which is the assistant manager's daughter, is the one that found her and tried to help her.
But from her perspective.
So the daughter is lying on a stretcher, sort of totally bound up, and you can see she's all woozy. So it's a case of she's obviously had some painkillers injected. Mummy runs out in full Santa getup.
Yeah.
And runs to her side.
Okay, hold on. We need a little bit of lead up to that. So at this point, Natasha, who has been watching this shit like a trapdoor spider the entire time, waiting for her moment. And you can see, if you've ever seen a vindictive woman, you know this look. She's watching. She has got this angry look, but she's keeping it reserved the whole time while they're doing the Santa thing, where Taylor's running back and forth, having to change her costume and run back out and then change back into her dress. And she's just waiting. And the minute they bring the kids out, Natasha sees her moment to expose this person who the movie leads you to believe she knows is actually Taylor, and it turns out she doesn't. She thinks it's some dude that Taylor's running a scam with using her social security number and shit. So she's like, I'm going to expose this fraud right now, blah, blah, blah.
Whilst
blah, blah.
He's giving presents to the children, I will say he's bad.
All this stuff to the children. She pops up, she's like, this Santa's a fraud, and I'm going to show you, blah, blah, blah.
Let me show you
really.
What the fucking face?
Santa's standing beside her going, are you okay? And she's lying there just going, am I
worn a neck brace? It fucks with your chin, so you always look smushed. So you're going to have a goofy face wearing a neck brace anyway, no matter what.
She saw her mother.
Hold up. It's like this. It's the reveal.
You got to go before the reveal.
She runs out there with the full Santa Claus makeup and all this shit on. Yeah, like that. And then she's like, blah, 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 blah. And her daughter's staring at her like, what the fuck is going on here? Initially, because she's speaking in her normal voice, and her daughter's like, Santa? Like staring at her like sideways.
It's like, how much morphine have I had?
It's like, how much morphine did they give you for the pain, sweetheart?
Mom?
Hello?
Because she hears her mom's voice and she's like, Santa?
It's a fact. Then you've also got sort of like 9 or 10 people with their phones out recording. They've all got the really big winter gloves on. So it's all like, how could you use it?
He pulls this Mission Impossible fucking face reveal bullshit with the Santa mask.
But the fucking thing about it is, could you imagine the daughter, like when she gets, like after anesthetic, you get really
when the anesthetic wears off.
Yeah,
it's like, well, I had a
Is that head trauma? That would have been on the bingo card.
I think whimsical head trauma, yes. We can class that.
There's something with the daughter I need to bring up because we didn't really barely touch on it. So her mom was like apparently this big punk rock, like fucking singer.
Yeah.
Who had an album put out. She's lived in this fucking town her whole damn life, recorded the album in this fucking town.
Yep.
And nobody in this damn town recognizes her except for the dude who is the manager's son of this fucking resort.
In fairness,
who's been in Italy
until the end when at the end scene where she's then singing that Christmas song impromptu with the band.
Everyone recognized.
Everyone's chanting her name. It's like, really? Now you know her? Oh wow!
Nobody in this town she grew up in. She had her band, and nobody realized who she was. She didn't change that much. She's changed her fucking hairstyle.
And her daughter never knew as well. She never told her daughter.
Yeah, and she made it looked it up on the internet.
Yeah. Guitar. Never looked at her album.
She had her fucking guitar, which had like all the logos and
in the
shit
closet,
on it in her closet, right there in the coat rack. You telling me your daughter never looked in your fucking coat closet before and found a guitar?
Also, can we just talk about the sheer and utter relief on Matthew when she took the mask off and revealed that she was a woman?
It's like, that's why I got off a lob on looking at you.
And it's like the look on his face, you can't, because the actor, the plot and the acting is so incomprehensible. You can't tell exactly what the fuck is going on in his head with the expression on his face when she takes the mask off.
He's like, huh.
Look at his face.
Oh, that makes sense.
What the fuck?
Wait. Just wait.
Yeah, that. What the fuck is
it's the head tilt.
That's that look the dog gives you when you say something and they're like, what?
It's the look that you turn around and I've got 2 dogs and one of them sadly has the IQ of soup. Right?
What kind of soup? Some soup's good.
It's chicken soup.
One that you spill on the floor for a week.
Oh.
He took an IQ test and failed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And like you turn around and it's the type of look that you look on his face and you're like, would you like food? And he's like, It's like
food good.
Yeah.
It's all yummy.
The only thing that can be going through his head is, oh thank God I'm okay.
We got to talk about the scene in the bar. Originally, Santa is going to be fired because she is a terrible Santa.
Yes. Oh yeah. And so he was trying to talk to him about like doing the job better.
Yeah. And well, for a start, the barman literally just moves lemons 3 or 4 times in different shots.
Okay. Anybody who's ever been to a bar, and I'm sure all of us, with the exception maybe of Potato, have been to a bar at some point in our lives, right? If you have a bartender and your place has any kind of clientele, the bartender is all over the fucking place. He's either serving drinks, mixing drinks, or talking to somebody at the bar. He does not have time to just be standing there fucking around behind the counter.
Of course, I noticed a lack of people at the bar and in the restaurant itself.
That is also a good
point.
There's
people in the back there.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of people in the room.
Or like right around the bar itself, there's like nobody there.
What the fuck resort has a bar with nobody at it?
Hold on.
So,
okay. Here's the bar.
There's nobody there. Look at that shit.
Is he pissing in the
fucking bar?
He's
putting something down.
Jam.
You know what this tells me is too is that this whoever the fuck directed this movie has never been to a fucking bar in their fucking lives.
Because you should have had a waitress coming to the bar, like with orders from other people, like even if they're ordering sodas and stuff.
Okay,
like you say, the guy's always busy. But if he wasn't making these drinks, like I say, he was moving the lemons and everything.
Yeah.
So if nobody in the back is being served by a hostess or a waitress, and he's just kind of there, kind of dithering around, it's like, dude.
So like perfect example. There's a place out here we go to pretty much on the regular. It's Applebee's. They got a bar they keep in this restaurant, right in the middle. That bartender is constantly busy,
constantly hopping. Yeah.
And it's like, and like you said, if you're sitting at the tables, they always have the server come, and if you get a drink order, they take it up to the bar, and the barman stops. He makes whatever orders. He gives it to the fucking waiter. They bring it back to you. If you're sitting at the bar itself, there's constantly people at the bar talking to the bartender who's bringing them the stuff at the bar. That dude does not have time to stand around fucking around.
I've worked in bars before. I've been behind a bar, and the general rule is if you've got time to lean, you've got time to clean.
Yep.
Yeah.
You always you have to be doing something, because if you get behind on sort of like cleaning glasses or keeping the top clean, the whole place goes to shit by the end of the night.
Oh yeah,
that's exactly right. Yeah, you'd be cleaning glasses because you don't want to catch up. That would be your opportunity,
especially if you're at a place that's got one bartender, because he's got to cover all that shit.
There's a place where I like in my city, right? It's called the Gingermans. And it's got like 7 bartenders, technically, because all the staff are
that's bartenders. A big ass place, ain't it?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll show it to you because there's images on the Google.net.
I was like, because the bar at these Applebee's places is pretty decent size, and they got 1 bartender. It's got to be pretty damn big to have 7 fucking bartenders.
It's also pretty old because remember, all the staff are the entirety of the place is a bar. Like literally, it stretches around.
Well, it's a pub, isn't it?
It's a pub and serves food.
Well,
we have an Irish pub by us that's like that. I think there's probably when it's been busy, I've seen 4 or 5 bartenders, but that's when the place is packed.
A couple, I'll say a couple of the pubs we went to got maybe 2 bartenders at most on an average day.
Because Applebee's you might have 3.
Real busy.
Yeah.
Well, no offense, barely anyone has a place like this because famously the interior of this has not changed since the since fucking 1900.
I believe that. I mean, because like honestly, out here you could probably vouch for this a little bit. Most of the best pubs are probably out Boston way. You know what I mean? Because they're the ones that got opened the earliest. They're some of the oldest ones out in the States, even.
Yeah. Look, just to show you, because we'll wrap up in about 5 minutes, right?
All
just to show you the type. There's the seating and there's the ceiling and that. Like this place is fucking old.
Oh yeah. That's good shit.
Like, because it's the interior of the bar.
There was a place when we unfortunately went out to attend and deal with my father's funeral.
Yeah,
there was a place we went to. Of all places in California, we found an Irish pub, and that place was it looked a lot like this.
The tin tiling on the ceiling.
It wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't as big, but it looked a lot like this, and it was like that place was fucking amazing.
Wait, okay, so you can see like this is one side. The bar also stretches to the other side. It wraps the entire way around. See back over here, there's the bar and it goes all the way down.
Yeah, because that pub place we went to out there in California, the bar took up most of the middle of the place.
So did this. So they might have been built around the same time.
It's possible.
But the thing is, me and my friend, we went to one time, right? And there was this girl, and she stood there, and she put her hand up onto her head. And when I was going to the bathroom, I heard the manager turn around and going, "Do not stand around. You're not allowed to stand. You're not allowed to stand around. It puts a bad look on the place. Like that. There's not enough
because it looks like you're not doing your job.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you need a minute, go out the back." Right? And she's like, "Oh shit, yeah, sorry." And like when you're ordering a drink, they'll come over to you at the table. They'll be like, "Hey, how are you? What can I get you?" and everything. Like, Farv, I'd say that you'd probably like sit up at the bar, right?
With my wife, not so much. We usually go to one of the booths near the bar.
Yeah, well, this place has either tables or like tables by the bar because honestly, that's got the fire.
With us, we'd probably be at one of the tables near the bar. Jen doesn't really like to sit at the bar so much.
Yeah. But when I say, I mean the bar area, right? So you'd probably sit up there. You've got about 7 or 8 bartenders behind there at one time. So what the fuck this bartender was doing? I don't know.
I have no idea. Like I said, it just kind of speaks to me that whoever the hell directed and produced this has never been to a fucking pub before, or even a bar, like a normal bar.
And, right, with this whole bit, let's not forget the entire end of that scene is the fact that fake Santa has a flaming cocktail and sets fake beard on fire. Now, I don't know if anyone has ever smelt burning hair before.
It doesn't smell like burnt. So
burning plastic.
Fake beards are usually made of like plastic and fiberglass.
It's like nylon fibers,
nylon fiberglass mix. It doesn't smell like hair.
No, if you burn hair, it is a smell that sticks around for a long time. It doesn't come out your nose, and you can smell it on you for ages.
To be fair, you could probably sell this that the dude doesn't know what that smells like. He's a kind of a pampered rich boy, so I don't think he'd probably know the difference character development wise. But it's still a little goofy.
But consider the fact that she then takes the Santa beard back to be fixed.
Yeah.
So
you think he would burn
off a load of beard, come back the next day, it's grown back.
You know, yeah.
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 So
I'm going to wrap this up here.
Wise
But
choice.
just
we're at an hour 9, aren't we?
Yeah, just before we do that, the writer of this, right, the director of this, John Derbyshire. Okay, just letting you know, non-binary.
Oh, fucking course. Why is that so predictable?
Derbyshire and their ex-husband.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Forgive my words, but wow.
Sorry. They're dead. It's the husband, Michael Rowell, wrote this, right?
Ooh. Yeah.
I almost feel bad for saying that now.
He wrote The Princess Switch, The Princess Switch 3, The Princess Switch 2.
I'm sorry, wait, hold up. What?
Yeah.
The what?
The Princess Switch.
Oh, boy.
You're fucking lucky you didn't pull that shit, aren't you?
I'm not looking that shit up. Nope.
The Princess Switch stars Lindsay Lohan and not Lindsay Lohan. What's her fucking name now? Vanessa Hudgens and Vanessa Hudgens.
Who the hell is that?
You're one from High School Musical.
Oh God, that's the one.
I never watched
it's What's it? It's basically a posh version of The Parent Trap, isn't it? One plays a princess, one plays a pauper, and they swap places. Yeah,
that's just the prince and the pauper with different
exactly. That's exactly what it is.
He was also a primary director on Smallville.
What?
You got to show a picture of this guy.
I'm done. I give up.
It's just a regular guy. So, what do you got coming up?
Not the one I'm looking at.
What was that?
What you got coming up, bud?
Okay, I got a channel called Farvithian Guard. We have a stream coming up Monday. And then I'm going to also, as we do every year, I'm going to be streaming on Christmas Day or Christmas night for the folks who don't got nothing to do on Christmas, because we got some viewers, they don't got families, you know. So we like to do something for the people that pop on the channel. We're going to be doing a stream on New Year's Eve also. We will do that until the new year like we do every year. And every Monday we have a stream. Normally we do Guild Wars on Thursday, but this week, obviously, because Thursday is Christmas, we'll be doing the Christmas stream. So that will be a different thing. And we have Mondays. We do whatever stream wins the poll, because we have a poll on the channel every week. And then Thursday is usually Guild Wars with my other group of people we play with. When they can make it, when they don't, I do a substitution stream. I also have 2 novels in the trilogy out so far in the Farvithia Chronicle, which is what my channel's named after, which is a fantasy series I'm writing. It's on Amazon. You can look that up. Just type in Farvithia Chronicle or look up my name, which is Michael K. Rose. It'll bring up my author page. Other than that, that's what I got. Anybody else? Who's next?
Gamer, buddy?
Light schedule on December 30th. I will be on Trev Retro's channel, Just Great Movies, doing The Undiscovered Country, Star Trek.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Jacob, what you got, buddy?
Yeah, Tuesday I've got the 1948 Three Wise Men and Three Godfathers. John Wayne, John Ford movie.
Help us, you got anything coming up?
Playing a couple of games over the next few weeks with Farv and Tater. We're looking at things like First Descendant, maybe some No Man's Sky. We're going to chuck in a little bit of Hypercharge because we haven't played enough of that game, and it's stupidly fun. And hopefully it is, and hopefully ramping it up as we go into 2026. Other than that, I'm going to have a good Christmas.
And I'm going to be spending most of 2020, like most next couple of months, saving for a new PC that I can actually, do proper shit on it. Right, so that's everyone. I would like to thank all of us for the 2 people who watched this. I'd like to thank you and anyone who watched this in the future. God help you. So happy Christmas. Good night. God bless. Stay nerdy. And remember, don't trust people if you know that they've got lists, especially if their name's Epstein.
Oh, you bug. He's gone.
What the fuck?
He's left alive on it. He's disappeared. Somebody pull the plug out of the wall, please.
What did you do? You didn't
You didn't cut. Can you?
You didn't cut the stream. You just left.